How you doing? My name is Dr. Chris Cueto from Herald Chiropractic Sport, here to talk to you about dynamic stretching. So this is actually in particular for a sport-specific activity such as basketball. So a common misconception about stretching is you actually hold a stretch for a long time, for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds right before a physical activity or a sport. That's actually not a good idea, only because if your muscles aren't loose, they're not warmed up, they're not properly stretched, you could actually sustain an injury too. So what we do is called a dynamic stretch, meaning you do the actual stretching motion, but you don't hold it for a long time, just to get everything loosened up. So for this one, we're actually going to do this for a sports specific, such as basketball. So I'm going to actually use one of my patients named James, actually one of our star basketball players, and he's actually going to demonstrate a few dynamic stretches right before him and his team goes out and play. So the first thing we're going to start doing, again, knee to a chest, stretching out the glutes, the piriformis. Again, holding it for maybe a second, maybe 2 seconds, nothing too long. Get everything loosened up. Okay, next thing would be the quad stretches, picking up from the back, stretching out the quads, stretching out a little bit of the hip flexors. Do that several times. Next thing would be the forward lunges. So as he's doing that, now he's getting more, targeting more of the front hip flexors. He does it the other side, targeting the left front hip flexors too. Side lunges, he starts getting the groin area, the pectineus muscles, the adductors. These are all really important, especially when he starts doing the lateral movements. Okay. Next things he would be doing would be the QL stretches as he bends forward, bends to side to side, getting them loosened up. Of course, you can't forget the hamstrings. Again, getting one foot up and bending through your hips and side to side, not bending from the back. Okay. And again, you can't miss out on the upper extremities, your arms and your shoulders. So triceps, one way, good. Next way. Other alternative, up as well. Most important part is when you're shooting, you're also using your neck. So you definitely want to start getting your neck muscles stretched out too. So the way he's doing this is I'm going to turn him around. He's going to grab with one arm, right arm to the left. He pulls, and now he's stretching from his left, bending to the right. Then he switches, bends to the left. Gets all those muscles stretched out. Again, not holding it. 1 second, 2 seconds at most, get himself warmed up. Then he starts shooting around, then he starts running around, then he starts practicing drills, and then he can go on to the static stretches. If you have any questions, you can go to our website, www.heraldsquarechiropractic.com. Again, my name is Dr. Chris Cueto. Again, thanks again, James.
No problem.
Thanks.